for this woman, I've kept quiet long enough. Not because I was unsure, not because I needed time to decide, not because I ever doubted what I felt, but because I wanted this moment to be mine, and now I'm ready. So listen carefully, because I will only say this once. This is the woman I love, and today I am declaring it to the world. She is unlike anyone else. I've met a lot of people in my life. Some came and went. Some stayed longer than they should have. Some made promises they could never keep. But her, she's different. She doesn't love halfway. She doesn't hold back. She doesn't waste time pretending to be someone she's not. She walks into a room and owns it. Not because she demands attention, but because she simply exists in a way that cannot be ignored. She challenges me. She makes me think. She makes me want to be better, not for her, but because she sees something in me that I sometimes forget exists. And that's why she is the only one I could ever love. They said, I shouldn't choose her. Oh, I've heard the whispers. She's not what we expected. You could have someone easier. Are you sure about this? As if love is something that can be mapped out. As if feelings should be approved before they're allowed to exist. As if their opinions hold any weight against the undeniable truth that she is mine. Because let's be clear, I don't need their approval. I don't need their acceptance. I don't need them to understand. Because this love is mine, and I won't let anyone rewrite our story. My love for her is not up for debate, so to those waiting for me to change my mind, stop waiting. To those hoping I'll come to my senses, I already have. To those who think they know what's best for me, they don't. Because I have never been more sure of anything in my life. And today I am making it official. I love this woman. I will love her tomorrow. I will love her for the rest of my life. And no force in this world, not time, not doubt, not the opinions of those who think they know better, will ever change that. The moment I said it, I felt something shift. No more secrecy. No more waiting. No more hiding behind excuses or letting the world dictate how I should love. Because now it's official, and no amount of doubt, no amount of questioning, no amount of outside noise will ever change that. She deserves to be loved out loud. I never wanted to love in silence, but for too long, I let the world make me hesitate. I let their opinions seep into my thoughts. I let their doubts make me wonder if I should hold back. I let their expectations make me think twice before calling her mine in front of them. But she never asked for quiet love. She never asked for whispered promises. She never asked me to choose her in private, but hesitate in public. She only ever wanted one thing, for me to stand beside her, without fear. And that's exactly what I'm doing. They thought I would break, but I didn't. They waited for me to crumble, for the pressure to get too heavy, for the whispers to turn into doubts, for me to wake up and say, maybe they were right. But that day, it never came. Because love like this doesn't break under pressure. It doesn't fade because of judgment. It doesn't disappear just because someone else doesn't approve. It stands firm. And now that I've made it clear, now that I've said the words they never wanted to hear, there's no turning back. This is forever. I didn't say it for attention. I didn't say it for validation. I didn't say it just to prove a point. I said it because it's the truth. And the truth is that I have never been more certain of anything in my life. This woman is mine. This love is real. And no matter how much the world tries to shake us, we are unbreakable. So let them talk. Let them doubt. Let them think they know better. Because at the end of the day, their words mean nothing. Only she matters. And today, I made sure she knows that. Now, tomorrow, forever, she is the one. Now that I've said it, there's no taking it back. Not that I would, not that I could, because when you love someone the way I love her, you don't whisper it in secret. You shout it to the world, And that's exactly what I've done. Now everyone knows, and I stand by it, completely, unapologetically, without hesitation. She's not just the woman I love, she's my future. This isn't a passing feeling. This isn't some fleeting passion. This isn't something I'll wake up one day and regret. This is real. She is real. And this love, it's forever. Because she isn't just my love. She's my future. She's the one I see beside me. Through every storm, through every victory, through every ordinary moment that turns into something beautiful just because she's there. And no one, not the world, not the people who doubt us, not even time itself, can change that. The world can keep talking. I'm done listening. They're still watching, still whispering, still waiting for me to break under the weight of my own words. But let them wait. Let them assume. Let them think whatever they want, because they don't matter. Only she does. Only we do. And as long as she knows, she's the only one I'll ever love, the only one I'll ever choose, the only one who will ever hold my heart, then nothing else matters. This is my final word. I have declared my love. I have made it known. I have put my heart out for the world to see, without fear, without regret, without apology, and I will never take it back. So to those still waiting for me to doubt, still hoping I'll change my mind, you'll be waiting forever. Because this woman, she is mine, now, tomorrow, and for the rest of my life. And that will never change. Now that the world knows, I feel lighter. No more hiding. No more pretending. No more acting like this love needs to be explained, because it doesn't. It never did. I love her, and that's all anyone needs to know. She is worth every fight, people. Keep waiting for me to admit that this is difficult, and maybe it is. Maybe standing against the world for love isn't easy. Maybe having to defend something that should never need defending is exhausting. Maybe knowing that people are hoping we fail should make me second guess everything. But here's the thing, she is worth it. Every fight, every doubt, every single moment of proving that we are stronger than their opinions. Because I refuse to let the world make me question something I already know to be true.
We're just gonna pretend like nothing's going on? It's real! It wants to kill us!
The Conjuring Last Rites, 4 september in de bioscoop.
To be true. The one name that will always matter. I've heard a lot of names in my life. People who came and went. People who left when things got hard. People who only wanted to be around when it was easy. But her name, it's the only one that's ever meant something real. It's the name I'll say when I need comfort. It's the name I'll whisper when I feel lost. It's the name I'll hold on to for the rest of my life. Because her love is real. And when you find something like that, you don't let it go. I will never regret this love. They told me I'd regret this. That one day I'd look back and realize I made the wrong choice. But let me make this clear. That day will never come. I will never regret choosing her. I will never regret loving her. I will never regret standing up and declaring that this woman is my forever. So to everyone still doubting, still waiting for me to change my mind, stop waiting. Because this isn't just a moment. This isn't just passion. This isn't just love. This is forever, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Now that I've said it, now that the world knows, there's no more pretending, no more worrying about what people think, no more trying to convince those who refuse to understand, no more explaining what doesn't need an explanation. Because love isn't something you justify, it's something you feel. And I feel it every single day. She is my strength, not my weakness. They thought loving her would make me weaker, that I would crumble under pressure, that I would lose myself trying to prove something, that I would wake up one day and realize I made a mistake. But here's the truth, she makes me stronger. Stronger in ways they'll never understand. Stronger because she believes in me, even when the world doesn't. Stronger because with her, I don't have to pretend. I just have to be. And when you find a love that makes you better, braver, unshakable, you never let it go. Their doubts mean nothing to me. People are still talking, still doubting, still waiting for me to break. Are you really sure? Is this really what you want? You could walk away now before it's too late. Too late for what? Too late to love her. Too late to build a life with her. Too late to prove that every doubt they have is meaningless. Because if that's what they're waiting for, then they might as well stop now. Because I'm never walking away. Not today. Not tomorrow. Not ever. This is the last time I'll say it. I don't need to prove anything anymore. I don't need to keep explaining why she's the one. Because at the end of the day, love isn't something you debate. It's something you know. And I know she is mine. She is my future. She is my always. And no matter how much the world doubts it, questions it, or tries to tear it apart, that will never change.